Hey Libra, what's happening, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. If you're here for the first time, thanks for stopping in. If you are returning, what up, baby boo? Thanks for coming back. Libra, we're talking about your Libra placements in your chart, your seventh house placements, okay, what's going on, what you need to know right now, etc. And there's some kind of recalibration going on. So if you feel fine, it's like if you feel fine, but the energy around you feels chaotic, or if you thought you were good, but now you feel like everything's a cluster, there's some kind of recalibration going on, like something being put right, something being put back into place. Okay. I don't know if like somebody, okay, it's like somebody removed something. So it was wonky. Okay. Like, you had a gear or something and somebody removed something. Oh my gosh, this is really weird. And things were not flowing well. Things were very like off kilter, wobbly, okay? And it was like you just couldn't get things to level out no matter what you did. It was very frustrating. A lot of like lack of symmetry is what it feels like. Something's being put back, okay? This is like imagine, if you will, somebody taking something, and the universe comes in like a thief in the night and says, no, 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 no. We found it. Not so fast. We're taking this back. Putting it back into, right, your wheel so that things can roll as they're supposed to move forward. And this feels like it's been um, longer than 6 months, okay? A couple of years, all right? I just heard a lifetime. Like you just feel like things have been out of whack. Trying your hardest to get things rolling correctly, all right? But it's like, what is it? Is it potholes? It's like you look out, the road's clear. It's freshly paved. You're like, what in the heck is going on? You try to change things. You try to, internally, all right, even internally, within your relationships, in every aspect. But it feels like something's just not right. Can't quite place it. Tried to fix it. Still not working. This feels like a lot of internal growth, a lot of interrelationship type growth, but something just off. All right, funky cold Medina. I just heard funky cold Medina. Somebody says that, but it's been funky. All right. So anyway, I heard reputations are at stake. Reputations are at stake. Look, we're going to get into it. I don't know if this is like doing the right thing, if secrets are coming out, if people are being outed, if those who are actually doing well, doing the right thing, doing the work, are going to be highlighted here, if they're going to kind of be propelled forward into smooth sailing, if you will. Okay. Not without your normal everyday stressors, obviously. But I mean, it's like something just like you're riding your bike, and you're working the gears and something it just clicks into place and it's like, oh, there it is. It's like that. Now, obviously, this is not most likely this doesn't feel like it's something you are going to visually see. You might see it in events that happen, okay? But it's more of a feeling. You're going to feel like things are more in flow. And I just heard it's about time too. So it's like, you're just, I don't know if you're fighting against the patriarchy, traditions. You're fighting against traditions, norms, what's allowed. Okay, I just heard what's at stake. So, goodness gracious, for some of you, you could be having people say, if you do this, we're going to do, you're not going to be able to do that, or you're not going to, whatever. If you don't know by now, right, on this channel, I say, I give you direct messages. I don't sugarcoat anything. And I'm going to tell you like it is. I've been through a shit ton in my life. All right. So I have a lot of firsthand account of crap. But I'm also, a licensed nurse, a mom to a kid with additional, needs and things. It's like I've got a lot under my belt. I know what it feels like to feel pushback. Okay. I'm not going to be nice to shitty people. I'm not going to encourage you to be nice to shitty people. But I am going to empower you, okay, and kind of try to beat the negativity that others have put in your brain out of it, okay? Because honestly, we know ourselves. What we tell ourselves is not a reflection of who we are. It's not. It's a reflection of the people that have been around us and what they've told us to believe about ourselves. Period. That's what it is. It is not us. People say, you're depressed, you're this, you're that. Maybe people have just been shitty to them. You ever think about that? No, we just want to blame the people who are having a rough time. We're not doing that here, ever. Got it? Okay. Yeah, this is like, if you've been a crappy person, okay, if you've been a crappy spouse, all right, crappy friend, crappy sibling, crappy, I don't know, coworker, business partner, whatever. They're one-on-one partnerships, okay? Beauty, right? Arts, creativity, justice, karma, those types of things. Not so much like Capricorn stuff, but it's like balancing of the scales type things, okay? There's a lot of duality, cause and effect type things, right, in the 7th house. And it feels like a severe imbalance for a long time, okay? So that's what's playing out. And that's why things feel so wonky. And it feels like there could be some ego trips or some people. The energy might make some feel a little more testosterone. I'm feeling testosterone. Okay. Like male, who do you think you are? Do you know who I am? Unless you are the most high, I don't give up. So yeah, it's like that. Nobody has, no one has the right to disrespect you, treat you anything less than them. No one. I don't care who they are. I don't care what the title is. I don't care their financial status. I don't care their color. I don't care shit. And when I say that, yes, I realize I'm a white female. I understand that. Y'all know I am talking about white males. I am not coming for them, but I am saying, okay, throughout history, there's been inequality and clearly a privilege. And when I say some people take advantage of that shit, baby boo, that's an understatement. The only people coming for me when I say that are those that are bothered by that statement because they benefit from that privilege. So sit down, shush, I don't want to hear it. Now, I was getting the numbers, repeating ones, repeating twos, repeating threes, repeating fours, okay? And it was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like something starting or falling into place, okay? Like tink, 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 all right? This is the first card that came out. It kept coming out. And I heard twin flame journey, and I said, oh, hail. Now, twin flame is like people come into your life and they to teach you things, to help you grow, to help you this, to help you that. But in the same time, I do believe, okay, from what I know about it, because I don't really think it's a real thing. I think it's a newish, okay, thing. I'm not going to say real thing. It's a newish thing. All right. A twin flame can be anything. It's not just romantic. But if you learn the lessons, right, and you make it through, it's a very strong thing because it's meeting another person that's like mirroring you. So it's like you have the same purpose, you have the same drive, you know what I mean? Essentially, it's kind of like a ride or die. And a ride or die in a positive way, all right? They're going to support you. They're going to be your cheerleader. That is the person you can depend on, and you know it. There is no question. Now, some of them come in and they're tumultuous and they're crazy because the other person is just, well, I just heard egoic, and they don't want to change. There's nothing wrong with them. That's impossible. There's no way in hell there is a human walking this earth right now that is fine. Perfectly okay. No issues. They see a mistake, they immediately correct it, and they're good. And they've been that way their whole life. Not a bad thing's happened to them. They're perfect. What's wrong with you? Nope. 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 Trust me, I know some people who act like that. 111. All right, wish come true. That's patience, self-realization, gateways, taking action. That's lucky break, happy news. That's also twin flame stuff. This is like a fate thing, okay? It can be. It has a lot to do also with your manifestation, where your mind goes, keeping your thoughts positive. And it feels like there's been a lot of negative energy and a lot of stuff being pushed out to keep your thoughts negative, to hinder your manifestations, purposely keeping you oppressed, okay? Purposely trying to keep you down, isolated, hindered, feeling low, pushed to the brink, right, where you just on collapse, overburdening you over everything and not giving a very imbalanced, okay? To screw up your manifestations. This feels like it's been going on so long. The universe was like, all right, we have to do this. Is getting out of hand. All right. We're watching reruns because they're just not, this is the same shit. We want a different show. So it's like, we got to do something now. I don't know. It's like you're surrounded by knuckleheads who just don't get it. Honestly. 1144 high vibes. That's divine intervention. Fated events. It's good stuff. 1144 is good stuff. Okay. 202 Phoenix. That's like rebirths, partnerships, development, harmony, balance, love, your purpose. It's a rebirth. It can be a new love in some way where you find a new love, like in life, right? Things start to fall into place and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for. Things are just flowing so smoothly. I don't know, man. It just feels like something's been way out of whack. 909, new beginnings, great chance, courage, opportunities, endings, conclusions of things, big love. And it's about like, I get like ending an old way. Something's ending an old way. 1133, good omens. Okay. Lifting your spirits, offering you hope, trust your intuition. 1919, baby, that's karma, judgment, warnings, rebirths. So karma will be visiting, right? Don't try to control, right? Let things happen. If something's happening crappy to somebody who did not nice things to you, don't save her. Okay. Don't save them. Let 1444 on the timer. Let that play out. All right. If somebody was really crappy to you and they come back, I'm so sorry, I'm this, and but you can feel something's off. You can feel like their life's going to shit for something. You've got to turn them away. You've got to say no. And if you've learned the lessons and you are strong within yourself, you will do that. You do not have to. That's what the Most High is for. Okay. You don't have to give grace to people that have continuously abused you or held you back or made your life hell. You do not have to do that. And I honestly don't believe the Most High would ask you to do that. Those are people that's happening for a reason. Like he's giving them a wake-up call. Like he's sitting them in a chair in the corner and saying, you need to sit here with yourself and look at what you're doing. I keep giving you chances and you keep screwing shit up, right? So I just got a weird notification that said your request for hardship improvement or something is approved. Whatever the heck that means. So there you go. Another confirmation. Wisdom and experience. That's a completion of something. Your shadow self. Okay. You could be integrating that. You could be like, baby, I know my good and my bad, my dark and my light. I work with both of them. And I can bring my shadow self up anytime I need to. Like someone's balanced and someone's pretending to be balanced. That's what this feels like. And it's been chaos. Okay. See that aggression, creation, destruction, mastery, kindness, wisdom. It's recognizing who you are and allowing like your inner light to shine through your powers, your strength for you. We got 0909 and 909, y'all. 1011, find yourself. That's Wheel of Fortune and Justice. Wholeness, independence, prayer, strength, protection, guidance. This is, it's helping you be able to take a breath, to recognize what you want to do, what your purpose here is, right? That could be even like tapping into your innate gifts, whatever you're naturally good at, okay? Allowing your life to flow easier. And this, I'm telling you, that 1011, find yourself, that feels like somebody being set down. 0000, limitless potential, and 0001 came out. These rarely come out, and they came out together. And that's achievement of spiritual awakenings, enlightenment. You're going to be a leader. Your inner strengths, your abilities, they are boundless. You're connected with your higher self, with universal energies. And there's a new beginning in the realm of spirituality that's about to happen in your life. And at this time, you can manifest whatever you want. I'm telling you, it's all about your mind. And they're trying to stop that for whatever reason. But the limitless potential, reset, relaxation, unknown, not knowing what the hell is going to happen. But anything can be accomplished. what is meant for you won't pass you by. But you're darn tootin' that people are going to stand in your way, manipulate, and navigate their lives. And I know this sounds crazy, but navigate their lives and make decisions that hold you back. Okay? Now, some people say, we're responsible for ourselves. Yes, we absolutely are. But if you think that other people cannot restrict you in some way, no matter how hard you try, then you've lived a pretty soft life. Congratulations. That's good. I'm glad that you have not had to experience it. But when I tell you, people will do things knowing darn well that it's going to harm you in some way. And I'm talking collectively and in personal relationships. They will do it and give zero F's about it. And they do it because they want to be bigger than you. They want to be better than you. They want to win. They want to whatever, keep you down. And there's always a reason. Make no mistake about that. The more you feel lost and in despair and torn down and like you're just followed by bad luck, the stronger you are. The more you have to give, the more you have to share. I'm telling you, I'm convinced. The ones with the biggest purpose, the strongest people that are making changes are the ones who go through the most crap. And it doesn't stop. And it will not until you give up. I'm telling you. These people, and people think I'm fucking nuts. Y'all, I know a guy. Okay? I know people who are like that, and it's insane. They're treacherous. Okay, I can't. 808 Powerhouse. This is intuition, karmic laws, spiritual laws, movement, self-realization, taking action, decision making, unconditional love. 808 is a big, like I'm on that 808. Like I'm determined to keep pushing, to go towards the things that I know what I want. I know who I am. I know my purpose. I'm getting shit done, like making changes. It's a big number. And it's very much what you put out will feed back into you. So if you are doing good and you want to do good and you keep trying to do good and asshats keep pushing you back, you have to keep pushing yourself because I know it's hard. Trust me. Okay. I'm not sugarcoating that. I know it. It's fucking miserable, but it will return to you. And this, I'm telling you, I keep getting the longer it takes, the bigger the reward, the more reward. And I know that sounds crazy and people are gonna be like, your rewards are peace and blah, blah, blah. No, those are God-given rights. Everything heaven allowed us. That we are supposed to have that. That's not a gift. That's not a reward. We are supposed to have that. Don't get it twisted, people. We're supposed to have that. So we will get that back because people have been trying to take it from us. I'm talking about additional things to give us more favor in our lives. You feel me? Energy levels 2121. That's like the world. Prosperity, harmony, journeys, opposite sex, discipline. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain your discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. Don't overextend yourself. Guard your energy and remain focused. It will pay off. Trust. Trust. Don't stop climbing. Remain focused. They want you to think something's impossible. I'm telling you. They want you to think something's impossible. 2121 and 1212. I told you. There's something mirroring here. Shift. Enthusiasm. New experiences. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. An epic romance or lovely partnership could also be in the cards. Look at all these eights. I'm telling you, this is crazy. 8888. All the four numbers too. There's like fours, repeated numbers here. Personal power, material and spiritual abundance, resources, wealth, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romances, another epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. There is prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with respect and admiration. Use it for the greater good. I'm telling you, everything heaven allowed us and more. Shout out Kendra Kumar. That is what you get if you keep putting out good and you're trying to make a difference. And people keep trying to shit on you. Stop shitting on people. Just don't do it, bro. Just don't, okay? Selenite come out again. There is a lot of stuff in here. There's one little selenite stick, and selenite has been coming out more and more, and this feels like cleansing. cleansing of the energy, cleansing of the space, like a reboot. It gets rid of, it's a very good, think of like, not transmutation. I can't think of the word right now, but it's not transfer either. It's just it's a cleansing and a recharge. Okay. So it gets rid of the negative, it gets rid of the gunk, and it can recharge all in one. I mean, these things, if you don't have, if you have crystals, selenite and clear quartz are some of the first to get. And then like a tourmaline or obsidian, you know, for like protection and warding from negativity and stuff. But a clear quartz, you can set the intention. You can hold it in your hand. You can set the intention for what you want it to do and like program it, if you will. Okay. And this puppy, you hold it, it'll cleanse stuff. You can cleanse your your crystals with it. You can recharge them with it. Selenite is relatively inexpensive, and quite powerful, actually. I don't know. Some people, like a lot of people talk about all the other crystals, but this for me is the base of everything. It doesn't matter what crystals I have. I have to have this, right? It just keeps things lighter, keeps my crystals charged from anything attaching to them. Like I'm very much like that. We got Cancer, okay? So it could be fourth house, home things, all right? Can be lineage, ancestry, all that stuff, all right? Virgo, you're looking at daily habits, work, self-care, okay? Service. Capricorn, that came out in reverse, but I pulled them out, so I'm not really taking it like that. So this feels like, I mean, yes, it's the devil card, but Capricorn is about timing. It's about lessons. It's about learning. It's about control, discipline, karma. It's ruled by Saturn. Okay. It's big. And there's Saturn sitting right there. And I don't see an N, but I'm telling you. Seat. I see seat. I see beat. I see bet. Fast. Bus. Bust. Okay. Beg. Big. All right. That's interesting. BMG. Isn't that like a music thing? Interesting. We also got Sagittarius. We have Capricorn. We have Sagittarius. That's the devil and the temperance angel. I'm just saying, y'all. There's the number 1. There's 5, 15. Y'all, that's the devil. There's 3. There's another 8. That's 111. Or 1313. Death, death. Fame. I'm seeing fame and famous. The number 9. We've got 8, 1, 3, 5, 9. Those numbers could be significant. Those houses could be significant. Life paths, okay? Years, months. All right, you guys take it how it resonates. They can be 59, 95, 93. Okay, that kind of stuff. Add them together if you want. I don't care how you want to do it, but look at divided. You see that division? There's no equal out here, but there's division. Look at that. Doesn't that look like people on the other side of the fences? There's a division. Libra's all about your one-on-one relationships. There's a division. Something's not right here. We got exit, exits, excite, excites. That's my jam. That's my jam. Taxed. I see room. There's room. I saw car, vehicle, moving vehicle. That's funny. That's like chariot energy. That Cancer energy. That's like chariot energy. Hermit. That's the Virgo energy. I'm seeing hex here. Cord cut. Fate. Fate. Quit. Mate. Woo. Favor. I'm telling y'all. Verse. Something's reversed. Backwards. Like something's been backward. Yeah, something's been backwards. BBB is out here. I'm telling, look at this. There's 2 Qs. 3 Qs. 3 Vs. 3 Qs. Of all the freaking tiles I have in there, that's insane. 3 Es. This is nuts, guys. Hit. I just heard, oh shit. Not laughing. I just heard that. And I was like, okay. Toxic. I just heard witch. JW. Those initials, J and W, could be significant. Mitch can be significant. Mitch? I don't know. But Mitch. Justice. Justice is out here. There's 4 E's. Justice is out here. And Mitch. I don't know. Switch. Yeah, something's a switch up. Yeah, I'm telling you. And there's a hoot. Like an owl? Rich. I just heard blast them to smithereens. Somebody watching cartoons? I keep getting like cartoony vibes. Like Saturday morning cartoony vibes. Tell you, look at that queen bee. And there's a lot of queens out here. So, man, this could be feminine oppression in a sense of not just women, not just females. This could be feminine oppression as in people oppressing the feminine side of them, the feminine energy of themselves or whatever, okay? And as I say that, Venus shows up with the moon. Yes, absolutely. Pluto and Mars, yes. Venus and the moon, that's feminine energy. The moon is like hidden or underneath, subconscious, etc. Ladybug, look at that, lucky. Red mushroom, red, I mean, it can be love, but it's like the root chakra. It's fiery, okay? It's a masculine color. It's also the color of today, Mars, Tuesday. I don't know if this is the lotus flower or if this is one of the other ones. This is a protection. This can be a guardian angel. This can be the angels. This can be messages, okay? The feather. You could be seeing them. Or no, that's a wing. I apologize. We got ghost and the no fell on top of the ghost. So this can be like a no, somebody can't hide from something. Somebody can't, something can't stay hidden. Almost like a no ghosting. Like you can't run from this. You can't get away with it. Like something is like that. It's interesting. The no. Again, I've got a ton of freaking charms. So this can be a lot of, I'm telling you, Libra, it's relationships. It's something's going on. Somebody thinks they're going to hide something. They're going to get away from something. Like the Fool. The 9 of Wands. This is like somebody trying to do the most so that you can't take a leap of faith. And they're like, while you're going through all the shit, somebody else is acting like, la, 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 la. I don't know. Like it's oppressing something here. Big time. Ace of Cups and the Chariot. Oh my gosh. That just fell. It is wild. Okay. I'm getting this. Yes. Free-spirited and practically fearless. That's where I cut the deck at. Embarking on a new career path that just fell out with burglary. So somebody's trying to stop that from happening. Man, somebody could even be like thwarting. Like if you're trying to do something, they're trying to take something away so you can't. Oh my gosh. What in the hell? They're trying to rob you of a new beginning or chronic stress. Yes. Somebody has been dealing with a lot, okay? And it feels like trying to keep your best face on or this is just life, you know, it is what it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. That toxic positivity shit drives me nuts. Not you guys. I mean, people shove that down your throat. Like we're just supposed to deal with it. No, we're not. No, we are not. We are not supposed to stay quiet. We are not supposed to allow people to rob us of things for selfish gain, for selfish reasons, because they don't want to grow up, because they don't want to learn the lessons. Absolutely freaking not. We are not supposed to do that. It is not. No. That shit's all societal beliefs, societal norms, how they want you to believe and think. Absolutely not. Secret, exclusive, occult-like orgy sex parties is on the bottom. All right, what does Libra need to know? What's most important to this situation? Sexual assault. Double standards. Car accident. Now, we're going to get into it, but I'm telling you. That feels very much like a lot of blaming. Bigotry, okay? Fucking bigotry is what that feels like. Bribing members of law enforcement. Look, I don't want to get into it because I will get way too emotional. But I was feeling Mr. Noah Wells' energy strong when I started the reading. And I heard his name. Something was the last straw. And I remember doing a reading a couple of days ago that there was like something's going to come out and it's going to be bad. And we've got to watch how we react because they want us to react in a certain way so they can say, see, that is not all this is about, okay? But it's in the energy and something has been enough. Enough. I'm telling you, everything I say in a reading is purposeful. A situation, bribing members of law enforcement, a situation is or will be changing for the worse. Causing another to unfairly have an unavoidable, excessive workload. And it's just supposed to be okay. We're just supposed to deal with it, right? That's life. You just kind of, it's always been like that. There is a problem with anybody that says that. Oh, girls will be girls, boys will be boys, all this and that. There is a problem with anyone that says that shit. That should, no, absolutely fucking not. Strong healing energy, burned bridges. Motivation, we rise by lifting others. Robert Ingersoll said that. We rise by lifting others. Not oppressing, not suppressing, not segregating, not privilege, not entitlement. None of those words were in that statement. We rise by lifting others, regardless of sex, race, skin color, sexual orientation, heritage. You feel me? We're all humans. We are all worthy of everything heaven allowed us and more, of grace, of truth, justice, love, joy, peace, harmony. We are all worthy of that. No one is better than anyone. No title, no amount of schooling, none of it. Being a good human, period, point blank, that is not difficult. You lead with good intentions. You lead with love. That's it. Strongest energy. Because you cannot love somebody and lie to them. You cannot love someone and deliberately hurt them. You lead with love. Everything else can fall into place, especially if you're leading with good intentions. This is how we be good humans. When you're faced with a decision, if there is any type of malice in it whatsoever, then it's the wrong fucking decision to be making. And when I tell you there are people behind the scenes, y'all know, that try to cover up shit, that try to pay for things, that try to get it so that stuff can be hidden so they can keep their good name, so they can keep their status, so they can keep their I don't give a shit. Well, we can't do this because it'll start a riot. We can't tell them that. Can't tell them the truth. There'll be an uproar. Huh? Maybe you should tell the truth. Put it out there. Show you're ugly and face the consequences. Stop faking, people. This is everyone. I'm talking even down to friendships. I've had friends be doing each other wrong, and I was to the point where I was like, I can't take this. This is not okay. I don't feel right being even around them, knowing that this is going on. So I said something. One of them thanked me. The other one, well, we're not friends anymore. But you know what? Not my loss. You shouldn't have been a shitty human. You were manipulating someone that you said you cared about. You know what? They would have done the same damn thing to me. That's not a friend. A friend is someone who says the hard things because you need it. Somebody who doesn't want to see you manipulated and hurt. They burned a bridge, I'm telling you. Strong, healing energy. That's feminine energy. What'd I say? Feeling entitled to control things in your life. I don't give a shit what anybody says, but that's playing God. That's playing like you the Most High. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful. Entitlement should never be used in a way for manipulation or negative things, right? We are entitled to peace. We are entitled, right, to be happy, to have love. We are entitled to those things. those are God-given things, right? The universe, most high, whatever you subscribe to. Okay, I understand it's be different for everybody. I mean, if you're an atheist, what the fuck are you watching my channel for? You know, so whoever I'm talking to, you got to believe in something, whatever it is. I'm not talking about religions. You can believe in religions if you want to. I'm talking about you believe that there is something bigger, something greater in charge, right? The Most High, the Creator. Like you believe that. If you didn't, you wouldn't be watching this unless you're just watching it to troll and be a hater. Lack of support. Causing another to unfairly have an unavoidable excessive workforce. Double standards. Entitled to control. Lack of support. Getting together with friends. I just heard birds of a feather flock together. This can be groups. Like, this can be holding you back so that you can't have relationships, you can't have friendships, that you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, you don't have the finances, you don't have a fucking space in your day to breathe, to do anything for joy. Oh, but they can. This can also be groups getting together to do things like this, the bribing, okay? The going against, getting their stories straight. The only story is the truth. Everything else is to save your ass. You feel me? Y'all need to get right. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, y'all, the energy's big, revolutionary big, okay? There will be a damn revolution. And if they think that there isn't strength in numbers, I'm going to tell you what. There's way more open-minded, loving people than there are entitled people. No amount of money can stop that strength, can stop that love. They don't want to come for us, I'm telling you. Look at this. Exceptional self-awareness. You've got somebody exceptional self-awareness, strong, healing energy. And then you've got lack of support and refusing to compromise. I'm telling you, that's just the way it is. No, you're crazy. That's because whatever it is benefiting them. Of course they don't want it to change. It benefits them and they will fight like heck so they make sure that it doesn't. I'm telling you, dealing with just the most. Attempting to cover up crimes, it will be unsuccessful. My lights just blinked. You guys feel me? I have, I'm going to stay good. I have had it with the injustice. If you are a different race, right? If you are even white females, we get it. Okay? Not all of us enable the patriarchy shit. Okay? You feel me? And when I tell you they can't stand that, baby, the pushback I receive is unbelievable. And when I say I don't see color, I don't mean I'm dismissing. No, that's not what I mean. Because when I tell you, I feel it. And I'm passionate about the rights of others and equality. I say my heart sees humans. I feel the pain emanating off of people. The stress, the masks they have to wear because of society. And when I say it hurts me, it hurts me. It pisses me off. I'm a gangsta, okay? I am an OG ride or die. OG's the Most High, the original, okay? He's the original gangsta. Let's just get it straight. But OG, I'm a ride or die. I believe, I have faith, I have hope. And my fellow humans, right? I judge each one individually. And I don't care. I don't have to know you to fight for you. I can tell if you're good or not. I've been that way my entire life. I've been labeled all kinds of things. That doesn't change who I am. This chaotic energy is real. And there's, I'm telling you, you'll watch. It's going to be slow, but you're going to watch them. Their privilege is going to crumble. As long as we keep making our truths and our voices loud. We got to have that balance, baby. Look at that. Baby, I'm telling you, shit is going down. Return to sender successful. Their dark magic's backfiring on them. Look at this. Exceptional self-awareness. Strong healing energy. Lacks self-awareness. They don't think they're going to get caught. They don't think they're going to get in trouble. They don't think they're going to have to pay for the things that they've done, big and small. Oh, no. Why? Because it's always been like that. Okay. All right. You sit in your churches, you sit in your pews. For what? Looks? Or to feel better about yourself? Because you sure in the heck aren't doing what you're talking. Your walk is not matching your talk. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all feel that. You know. In this dark magic, I mean, it can be legit magic, yes, okay? But it's manipulation. It's manipulating energy, words, doing things to shoot you down, to change things for you. Okay, that stuff's all real. I don't know what these people are talking about. Witches and the occult, and no, it's all evil. Y'all need to educate yourself, period. Point blank. Okay, just they need to educate themselves. Seriously. I can't. Empowers others to create positive changes. Positive. Empowering others. What did that thing say? The way to rise is to lift each other up. They don't want that, because what happens when everyone knows their own worth? What happens when we all know what we deserve and that we are equal? It doesn't matter about your finances, what you have, okay, your social status, the titles before or after your name, how many plaques you have on the wall. None of that shit matters in the end. None of it. What are they going to do when more and more people realize that and move accordingly? They lose their power. But I'm telling you, they're going to lose a lot more than that. I'm telling you. And you are going to see a trickle effect all around, big and small. Look at this. Delays, delay. Delays. Consistently causing delays in everything. In everything. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to do good. They want to break you down, tear you down, take from you. They want. They're never satisfied, okay? They cheat, they lie, they steal because they're not satisfied. They're not happy within themselves. They're not whole. They're empty. Empty damn vessels walking around posing. They're good. No, you're not. Fucking demon. That's what the hell you are. I said what I said. Resisting transformation. I'm telling you, refusing to compromise. It's how it's always been. We don't want shit to change. Look at this. Chase is the new shiny thing, never satisfied. Told you. I'm telling you. Love bombing. That's classic. That's how they reel you in. I'm telling you. Instead of learning morals and values, these people took manipulation 101 all the way to the top and got master certified in it. Rebuilding. I'm telling you. When I say there's a restructuring going on, they are shallow and empty. There's such a distinct difference. A distinct difference. And when I tell you they hate this, look, we all have abilities to tap in to source. We're born with it, okay? They F with us as we grow. Kill that part of us, right? A lot of us go through traumatic things. It reopens it up and you're like, holy crap, I've always had this. I remember this. I remember that. Oh my gosh, that's what it was. They told me I was this. They told me I was that. Okay? Like anxious, depressed, fearful, blah, blah, blah. They try to give you medicines. They don't work. You need therapy. That doesn't work. You're still doing these things. Well, you must just be crazy. There's no hope for you. Actually, you get older and you're like, holy crapola. I've been psychic since as long as I can remember. Holy shit. Go ahead, look into the clairs. I bet a lot of people have more of them than they realize, and they're called cuckoo. They're not cuckoo. If you're somebody who's a truth teller, you stand firm, you call things out, you know things, you feel things, you're a giver, and you've had a rough life or a rough go, you're not dumb. You're not crazy. I'm telling you. And there's more of us than they want us to know. Clear seeing receives info through mental images, symbols, or visions in your mind's eye. Baby, when I tell you I see things, I've seen things. And I see things that I thought I was losing it. I thought it was my imagination. I thought I was the dreams, I'm telling you, man, I get like little flashes. And I'm like, no, that's just, intrusive thoughts. That's just, But then a couple months go by, or hell, a couple years, and I read a news article and I'm like, holy shit. I saw that. I'm telling you, it hits you like a damn ton of bricks. And you might be good for a minute, but then they start to tear you down again. So you doubt your abilities. Because we're getting messages. We're being shown things for a reason. It's a way to help humanity. It's a way to help others, to guide them, to wake them up. But there's a shit ton of people, all right, that are around us frequently that don't want us to believe in that stuff. Like it's a privilege, you know. You got to be a certain way. You got to da-da-da-da. Or if you're like this, you know, you're evil, you're demonic, no, the fuck, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Everything can be used for good or bad. Everything. How do you use them? I'm telling you. Dude, these people are, we're not surprised. That's the thing, is we're not surprised by it. We are not surprised. Look at this. Persistence, personal power, energy levels, master visionary, powerhouse. Social media platform, online presence. I'm telling you. Empowers others to create positive changes. I'm telling you. Harsh and unfair criticism. Moving on. We don't want to hear your bullshit anymore. If you're just spewing toxic crap, if you want us to click because it's gossip, what somebody was wearing, how they lost weight, how much weight they gained, what their kids look like, what they're doing, who they had to, we don't give a shit. Leave people alone. Stay in your own lane. Stop feeding into that. That's not of the light. That's dark. That's feeding into devil energy, dark energy. Unless somebody is empowering a person, wanting to say something about their talents or whatever, right? I don't want to hear it. It pisses me off. You see something that's harsh and unfair, this is like people ignoring it. And now, if you're on there just to gossip and tear somebody down, we're moving on. We don't want to hear it. If you just want to be judgmental and just talk shit about people and not find a way, not find the root of the issue, you don't want to change, we don't want to fucking hear it, bro. Get over it. Look at all the mixed signals. Fucking shit up. You feel like you're doing good. Then you wake up and you're like, why in the hell do I feel like that? Like you're just, it's insane. It drives you nuts. It's on purpose. It's not an accident, y'all. Specifically targets wealthy men and fakes love. That goes both ways. Specifically targeting, they are no better than the entitled people. I have no patience for that. No patience. None. Y'all. Shift blame still on the bottom of the deck. We've got bribing members of law enforcement, bribing and manipulating judges. I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at y'all empowering others, social media, exceptional self-awareness, clairvoyance, free-spirited, practically fearless. You have to be to speak your truths. Has good, pure, honest intentions. I'm telling you. When I say they cannot stand this, they cannot stand. This is like their fucking worst nightmare. It is like their worst nightmare, y'all. What's going on in spirit? It'll be the most recent past. Most recent past. Temperance. Patience. Healing. Balancing things out. That feels like guidance. Protection. This feels like trying to keep things even kiltered as best as you can. Yeah, 3 of Cups. In the past. Yes. 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 Like having to balance relationships, having to be the voice of reason, balance energies. This feels like healing. Like healing others, healing friends, being the one that, I'm telling you, it's like being the, and also like transmuting energies, feeling things. Having to stay very grounded and being hopeful at the same time. Like there's a lot of balance. Like you've had to balance a lot of things or be that person. The moon, look at all this feminine energy. I'm telling you, that's empath stuff. The 10 of Pentacles, look at that. That's knowing, feeling, seeing. This is like connection. Destiny, legacy. You know what's so crazy here? You see the light in the dark? This person looks very similar, different than those. That's like an outsider, somebody who's light and dark, who can feel everything, who can see everything, who can see what's hidden, who can see what everything's about, being surrounded by people who are like this. And this feels like I get like a holding back energy, something like reasons hidden, subconscious. It's energies. It's a lot of energy. You can feel the energy. Something about purpose. Something about seeing motives, seeing, baby. Ace of Cups. Six of Cups. I know. The Fool in reverse. Oh my God. Gosh, this energy is so strong, man. Look at the past. The Fool. It's almost like there's like an attachment. Like you can't really let go of who you're tied to. Oh gosh, when I tell you love, it's love energy. It's not money, it's love. There's so much energy here. I feel like you are very giving your energy, a lot of energy, having to balance things. Like you're not like it's I'm telling you, there's so much level-headedness. Like you're not naive. You see things, you feel things, you know things. You're not foolish. You don't move foolishly. You've seen things. You've been around. You feel. You know what people are up to. I'm telling you. You see the light in the dark. You've been healing a lot of stuff. This feels like suffocation. No breathing. Yes. Last resort, Papa Roach. This is like you're not jumping into things. You're not being foolish, but there's a fine line here, and it's like trying ties, man. There's like ties. Like I'm telling you, it's the past, your lineage, who you hang out with, your reputation, how you grow up, what you decide. That in the past decided your roots, right? Where everything stems from, legacies. That decides your innocence. That decides whether you can go or you can stay. That decides your faith. That decides your mindset. That decide like having to cut the baggage and go. I'm telling you, there's something here where there's like it decides whether you're innocent or not. It decides whether you're free or not. Heritage, lineage, who you hang out with. A lot of it is ancestry, is roots, all right? What everything stems from. The pentacles come before the cups here, y'all. I'm telling you, this is like the light and the dark and balancing out shadows and being able to see what they're showing. But there is gatherings. As we grow up, what we learn, beliefs, how we see things, how we view the world, how we view the people around us, how we view the past. Love is money. Money is love. We are tied to our beliefs. We are tied to our families. We are tied to the way things always should be. There's a lot of feminine energy up there. One of the things that I personally feel, right, is it doesn't matter who the hell you are, where you came from, okay? What your family legacy is, what your family lineage is. What I mean by that is you don't have to be anything other than you. You don't have to live by their beliefs. You don't have to continue their traditions, follow their rules. You don't have to. You're allowed to go your own way. You're allowed to switch it up, especially if you're moving with purity, cleansing. There's so much feminine energy. This is like knowing that things might appear a certain way, but there's things lurking beneath the shadow. Subconscious. Why they do things. What's really at the base of them. It's like, are they doing it for money? Or are they doing it out of the kindness of their heart? Are they doing it because they want something? How are they nurtured? How are they given love, This is a lot of healing. Something's taken a long time. That Fool on the side is giving me like reboot. Look at that. 9 of Wands. That's a warrior. That's a lot. That's a fighter. That's a lot of healing. That's a lot of shit coming at you. And you still standing. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. When I say a mask, a facade of being, showing up and oh, I'm loving and I'm just keeping cool and I'm the calm head and everything. No, you're not. Ain't nobody falling for that mask, yo, because somebody sees through shit and they feel it, and they always have. Look at that. Page of Pentacles and the Tower. This is an opportunity, a message. Shocking. It's an opportunity to tear it down, to start over, to awaken. It's shocking. I'm telling you, that is a shocking message. You see that crown? Look at her. Take a good look. Do you see that lightning strike? Three of Swords. Five of Cups. Two of Wands. Wondering if Christos missed us. What? Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. And it's all good. Baby, baby. This feels like a shocking message. Brutal truth. This is like cutting through illusions. And this feels like, I'm telling you, this is so crazy. This is a choice. Regretting choices. Waiting. Being at a crossroads. Hecate. That Page of Pentacles and Towers, like, for me, Lilith, which is Lilith is very saint, like, bold, taking your power back. It's a strong energy. Hecate is being at a crossroads. Using discernment. Strong feminine, baby, strong feminine energies. Powerful. And they're dark femmes. That's powerful. Because they can work with all of it. It's powerful. And it's giving a voice to that. And standing firm. Not being swayed. You cannot with those energies. You don't want to with those energies. If I'm telling you, if I'm fucking up and I got an elder feminine, right, who's strong, and they put me in my place, you bet your sweet ass I'm listening. Because that strength came from somewhere. I'm listening. Two of Wands, Karma, Four of Cups. The brutal truth. I'm telling you, this Five of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, oh my gosh, that feels like a fall from grace. Losing it, losing legacies. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, it's all about our choices. That's crossroad energy. You can choose. You choose accountability, you choose atonement, you choose to heal, right? What are you doing? And it feels like somebody wasn't playing around when they said what they said. They saw things, they knew things. And now it's shocking everyone. And this is news, I'm telling you. This can be messages. This can be evidence. This can be ways that you can only let someone throw so many stones at you. Hold on. I just got a, you can only let somebody throw stones. You can only let someone throw so many stones at you before you pick them all up, put them together, and build a wall to keep them from doing it again. Yep. What'd I say? We don't have to be nice to the people that were asses to us. Absolutely not. That karma, that eclipsed energy, that's the judgment card. It is the power of three, but this feels like waking it up. Being called to judgment. There is clarity. And this feels like somebody expects karma to miss them. And it's going to be unexpected. I told you, they're going to be made to sit. This is a feminine sitting. There's a masculine sitting. Karma's right here. They're going to be made to sit. Like, what are we doing? What are we teaching people? What are you what are you choosing to ignore? Look at that. Coming up, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Upright. This is something about, yeah, Knight of Swords. Look at that. Attempting to cover up crimes. Exceptional. Look at this. The Page of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles came out in reverse, and I heard upright, but it came out in reverse. So something's turning around, okay? And this feels going from Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, right? This is investing in something. This is a long time. This is patient, loyal, dedicated, trying to slow down so something doesn't work. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, fast action. And that Knight of Swords can be, I was going to say law enforcement, but that feels like Archangel Michael. I just heard yes. Something's going to speed up. Something's been taking forever, and it's about to speed up. Now somebody else is going to have a very hard time because somebody's been blocking stuff. I'm telling you, something's been taking forever. It's not working. Now something is speeding up. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, baby. This is spiritual. This King of Cups, people are watching. This King of Cups is like, well, it can be a spirit guide, but it's spiritual counsel, guidance, calming, healing, psychic abilities, okay? Next to the Queen of Pentacles, this feels like earthly, spiritual stuff, emotions, nurturing. This is feminine, strong empath, practical. I'm telling you, there is something here about like people watching or learning. Man, somebody's got strong energy. Wow. This is a, I don't know. This is strong feminine energy, like gold. I'm seeing gold light. Something is strong. Something is worthy, well-deserving. Somebody's got a lot of protection. Somebody's got a lot of ranking. Somebody's got a lot of something under their belt. Somebody's leading a cause. I'm getting a message. Using their voice. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's calling for shit to step the fuck up. Oh my gosh. This is really strong energy. Somebody has to take a play from the Feminine's Handbook. Somebody's a strong leader. Spiritual advisor, I just heard. Somebody's strong. They've got the right balance, the right way, showing people how it's done. I'm telling you, it's shaking shit up. They thought they missed an opportunity. That they thought that they were going to stop something. Keeping somebody in some kind of very like heartbroken, low energy, and keeping something back from speaking, from work, from seeing things, from, I'm telling you, this online stuff, this strong healing energy, this positive person lifting people up. There's roses. This Queen of Pentacles sitting in her throne. Roses. She's got one pentacle and flowers. This is love, compassion, healing. Somebody's being showered with something and somebody else is going to have to watch. And it's something's to balance things out. Oh my gosh, something is so strong. Love. There's a lot of love. Good Lord. This energy is like, I'm telling you, it's golden. It's very strong. There's a lot of love. Like something's undeniable. I can't explain that energy though. It's like, oh gosh, it's like the sun. It's like the sun begging you or them to not end the relationship. Now somebody wants something to not end. I'm telling you, this very strong, grounded, compassionate, healing energy, that something ain't gonna work. You can't come in and act like you're a certain way. Yeah, no, somebody too strong, too tapped in, too emotionally intelligent and evolved, too grounded, baby. Somebody can feel that shit. Strong empath. Somebody know. I'm telling you, somebody knows. They've been this way. They've been looking at things. They've been like keeping record, keeping lessons. Tapped in, seeing patterns. Somebody knows people easily. You can read them. Somebody brings light to the darkness. Somebody is a ray of light. Somebody shines light on it. I'm telling you. Final messages for Libra. Man, this is strong. I thought it was be a half-hour message. They never are. They're always so in-depth. It's insane. Look at that. Come on. Come on with it. Continue listening to your intuition. There are people in your situation that are working against you. You are an ascended master. I'm fucking telling you. I told you that energy is strong. heard spiritual advisor. I'm telling you, that energy is so strong. And I feel like it always has been, and it's been hindered, held back. Always having to transmute things, heal things, go through things. Because you can feel it all. You can see it all. You know what the hell's going on. And all you want is fairness, balance. You're not asking for much. You're like, I can do this shit myself. I want balance. They're showing. They're going to show. What does it look like when you put in the work? What does it look like when you're doing the right thing? They don't want people to see your work. They don't want people to see your light. Okay. Okay, well, show. The storm is ending. Calm is coming. They cannot stop what is meant for you. Look at that. What I say. The light in the dark. You give off intriguing, mysterious, beautiful, witchy vibes that people secretly love. This is like, how does she know that? I'm telling you. Somebody that's light and dark. They're balanced. They can fix things. They can heal things. They're there. They're nurturing. They're practical. They're hard workers. They're compassionate. That is a depth that cannot be found if you are not tapped into both energies. And we all have them. But historically, females are taught to suppress their yang energy, their masculine energy, right? Men are taught to suppress their feminine energy, their yin. That does not create balance. There needs to be balance. Things cannot be how they have always been. They will fake the I'm telling you. They will fake the entire storyline for attention because they're addicted to attention. They will fake it. I don't know. That's not what happened. They did this. They did that. They're not psychic. They're crazy. They weren't trying for balance. They were trying to put my life up and make it miserable. Because somebody who is imbalanced is very uncomfortable around people that are balanced in their energies. They're okay working with both. If somebody is not comfortable working with both, they're very uncomfortable being around somebody who can. And those toxic traits will come out to where somebody balanced is going to be like, it is what it is. Let them talk. I don't care. Eventually, things will balance out. But the toxic or the imbalanced, the unhealed, right? They will manipulate. They will twist stories. Look at this. They are only apologizing because they don't want you to press charges. Yeah, they ain't sorry. They're not sorry. They don't want things to change. And they definitely don't want karma, bad karma, to smack them in their ass. They want things to keep going as they were. It's always been done like this. You let them off, you let them off, why not me? Because they weren't supposed to be. Party tent takes flight. Watch this tent suddenly take flight amid 60-mile-per-hour gusts in Ohio. Ohio could be significant. A party tent takes flight. What's getting lifted up? Who are we uncovering? I'm telling you. 1444 on the timer. I'm telling y'all. You outgrew their version of you. Version. Their narrative of who you are, what you mean, what your intentions are, how you're supposed to be, what your role is. You said, middle fingers up, right? Beyonce, sorry. You're like, yeah, I'm done. No, absolutely fucking not. Look at this. Come on. You are a strong, positive leader. I'm telling you. They refuse to believe they would receive karma in the same lifetime that they caused you horrific pain. But they are. Unexpected reimbursement, a charge, a mistake, or an expense is being refunded either by a company, an organization, or karmic force. And they didn't expect something to work out for you or to fall, like, it feels like backfire on them. Come on. Stay true to yourself always. Value those who value you. You don't and you won't chase. Absolutely fucking not. Because you're whole within yourself. You don't need to chase anything. Look at this. Your path and purpose include you making money via content creation online. Keep going. I'm telling you. They're trying to silence somebody. Stop it. Make somebody's life hell. I'm telling you. They underestimate. Look at this. They underestimated your sovereign power. And if they keep pushing you, they may regret it. That came out in reverse. That to me is saying they are regretting it now. It came on the present day. It's happening. And if they keep pushing, you're going to get louder. You're going to do more. This is like, I will not be silenced this time. And I'm not speaking from opinion. I'm speaking from experience. I'm pointing out injustices. I'm pointing out facts. I'm pointing out the things that they want to stay hidden. Oh, well. Look at this. They gossip about you daily. And that goes for everything, right? That's even for us in this community. We're crazy. We're this. They're going to pray for us. We're demonic. Baby. I'm good. Me and the Most High, we straight. Okay? He my boo thing. Y'all need to stop. Look in the mirror. Pray for yourself. Okay? Watch your tongue. You praying for somebody's downfall who's trying to help somebody else. Well, it ain't going to turn out good for you. We rise up by lifting each other up. And if somebody's out here trying to give positive messages, a strong and positive leader, how are you going to say you're going to pray for them? Who are you praying to? I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. We're good. We wouldn't be out here doing evil things and trying to spread a positive message. That doesn't make any sense. And clearly anything can be used for good or bad. They're using the Bible to pass judgment. We use it as a guideline, inspiration for how to be a good human, to reflect, for healing, guidance. We are not the same. We go within. We are not the same. Because I promise you, you're not receiving guidance to tear down someone who is trying to help and heal the collective. It boosted their ego when they got to see your world fall apart. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these people get hard-ons by watching other people be in pain. There's something wrong with that. There's something so wrong with that. They don't think so, of course, but there is. It's disgusting. And then they'll tell you, oh no, we didn't mean to hurt you. We didn't this. We didn't blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Yes, you did. It wasn't an accident. The meeting wasn't fate. It was set up. They conned you or them. This was in reverse. Is somebody getting some news? I don't know. That they were duped, that something was a setup. And this feels very much like somebody being warned. Yep. Like I saw something, I warned you, and then something happens. I'm telling you. Their life is not as perfect as they portray it to be on social media. I'm telling you, baby. These people. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Go ahead. Queen of Pentacles. Hey, Queen of Pentacles, it's not you, it's them. They are self-centered, emotionally abusive, and a habitual liar. I'm telling you. Queen of Pentacles, that's balanced and healed. Yeah. You are a divine messenger doing your job for the Most High proudly. Y'all. You are not crazy. What you feel they're doing, they are. Y'all. Does it get more clear-cut than that? Nope. That's what I have. I'm telling you. I hope this confirms something for somebody. Maybe empowers you to speak up. Okay, something. This feels like don't let your past haunt you. Don't let, this feels like don't hold back. Don't allow ghosting. Don't allow them to spook you. Don't. Somebody has a lot of protection, a lot of people fighting for them. And it feels spiritually, energetically, okay? Like people coming for others. OG is omnipresent. You can't hide your intentions. Walking away thinking you've removed evidence or you're covering something up or it wasn't seen. So, I just heard no body, no crime. So there's, no evidence and then they can't pin it on you. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Okay. It can be fake profiles coming for you on social media. It can be small things. Okay. And it can be big things. It's not limited to one thing. But the Most High sees. The universe sees. That energy can't be hidden. There's been injustice long enough. And when I say the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, it very much looks like getting picked off one by one by one. Somebody's healing. They lift people up. They're a messenger. They want to help people. And there's asshats out here who want to shut them up and keep the status quo, and they don't want things to change, and they want to shut people up. That's it. That's what it is. It's not going to happen. Okay? They're trying to make the good people look bad and vice versa. It's ridiculous. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this helps. All right? Be a good human. Always leave with good intention, leave with love, give the day a good you. That's it. That's the recipe. That's all you have to do. And you know who you are. Anything telling you you're not is not you. You are worthy of everything you dream of. Anything negative is not you. It's been planted in your head, in your psyche, by other people who want to see you stay down, stay broken. All right? So tell yourself that. I know it's hard. Trust me. I do. But please. And spread that around. Lift other people up. We are stronger together. And they don't want that. Period. I just heard Rome wasn't built in a day. We have to work together, y'all, if we want to see change. That's it. It's all love. Okay? Till next time, y'all. Peace.